G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Star Wars Squadrons. So this particular video of Squadrons is going to be done slightly differently to the ones I've done before, and that is because during this mission, which is Mission 5, the first time you fly the TIE Reaper, I encountered a game-breaking bug that made completing the mission in Veteran difficulty almost impossible. Now I am going to show you this bug. It popped up fairly regularly. I'll explain it when we come to that. But I did have to dial the difficulty level back to Pilot in order to get around it. This wasn't a pleasant mission. This mission itself was poorly designed enough and had such a poor demonstration, or actually more an excellent demonstration, of how terrible the AI in this game actually is, that it was almost enough for me to can this. I'm actually sort of regretting not doing a review instead of a playthrough at this point. But anyways, on with the show.
When Captain Carroll said she was bringing in one more pilot, I didn't know what to expect. I've been flying a long time. This wouldn't be the first squadron I've seen compromised by nepotism. But you did well today, pilot. Most spy extractions end with significantly more casualties. If the team had any reservations about you joining Titan Squadron, you certainly put them to rest. Now let's go. Captain Carroll is waiting.
Agent Thorne may not have known the precise location of Project Starhawk, but their intel has pointed us in the right direction.
Then we will proceed as planned.
Oh, hello. Captain, is this the new pilot?
Yes. A valuable addition to the squadron, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Marvelous work securing Agent Thorne. You've exceeded your previous statistics by... Oh, forgive me. I'm so familiar with your profile that I forgot we haven't actually met. I'm LT-514, Imperial Intelligence. I'm eager to analyze your performance in the upcoming mission. Captain Carroll, shall we proceed with the briefing?
Agent Thorne's intel has paid off. We've learned that a convoy of New Republic engineers is traveling from Hosnian Prime to Project Starhawk's secret base. Their charted path leads them straight through the contested territory of De Severo. According to our new information, the convoy will attempt to conceal its presence in a local debris field. Follow the convoy through the wreckage and allow them to jump to hyperspace. We will calculate all possible destinations along their trajectory to find Project Starhawk. You must not be detected. We cannot risk losing this convoy. Local Imperial forces have been advised not to interfere. Once the convoy is clear of the debris, it will leave the system, pointing us toward their hidden headquarters. Once we have their jump vector, return to the Overseer and prepare for immediate redeployment. I've already contacted the Imperial authorities at De Severo. They're aware of the situation.
You're certain he won't interfere? My records indicate that Captain Amos is trigger-happy, to say the least. His fleet is already in ruins after initiating several battles that were frankly quite unnecessary.
Captain Amos is enthusiastic. I'm hoping he's not a fool. The Empire can't afford to lose assets at this stage in the war.
I agree wholeheartedly, Captain. After your impressive work at Hosnian Prime, this should be an effortless mission for you, pilot.
Yes. My faith in you was not misplaced. Make sure it stays that way. That will be all.
The captain has a personal stake in Project Starhawk. A vendetta with Lyndon Javes. Take it from me, nothing motivates like betrayal. I've seen too many good pilots. Friends turned traitor. I put them out of their misery. But there's always more out there. Iden Versio, Erica Quell, Lyndon Javes. They're not just traitors. They're loose ends. Problems to solve once the war is done. We should go.
It's good to see Admiral Sloane's spy network is intact. We can't operate in the dark. Half of the Empire's fracturing is down to commanders operating in isolation, without a grander strategy. They forget we're all one empire, or should be. Perhaps annihilating this Starhawk will bring us together. You see Admiral Sloane's overall goal, yes? Unify, purify, and inspire. When we defeat this new Republic, we'll have survived the Crucible and come out stronger for it. On to bigger things.
A simple in-and-out mission should be painless for us, but stay on your toes. You never know what cheap tricks the rebels will pull. Decevro. Long way from civilization. I haven't seen the Outer Rim since the insurrection at Kriego. Well, let's get to it then. Get to your TIE.
The TIE Reaper's a specialist model, made for utility and squadron support. If the enemy sees one, they know they're in trouble. With this loadout, it's built to disable enemy fighters with ion lasers. I've also equipped jamming tech to keep you off enemy radars, and tactical shields to protect allied TIEs.
Alright, so that speeds us through all of the discussions at the start, and you'll notice the first problem right here. There's no customization option for the TIE in this mission. Now, not being able to change the ion cannons and the tactical shield, which are both key to mission objectives, makes sense. But this is a mission where it would have been really useful to be able to put in the reinforced hull. Or at least on the higher difficulties, Pilot didn't really need it. That being said, this entire commentary will be in post rather than live, largely because, well, due to several things in this mission, I didn't have much nice to say. In fact, what I had to say most of the time that I was flying this mission would definitely get me demonetized on YouTube.
All this wreckage? What happened here? Captain Amos is bloodthirsty. He's baited the rebels into pointless fleet battles over Decevro.
And lost several destroyers by the look of it. At least his recklessness allows us to stay hidden.
We're off their radar.
Stay together and keep your distance. The convoy can't know we're tracking them.
Yes, sir. Let's use those debris clusters as cover and close in on the convoy. But don't boost your engines. It puts the entire mission at risk to fly so brash.
Smart.
Titan III's radar jammer will make it harder for the enemy to track you. Use it wisely. That's quite the convoy just to protect rebel engineers.
Why not destroy them and stop those gearheads from reaching their destination?
Patience, Von Rig. We'll have plenty of new targets once we locate Project Starhawk.
Yes, sir. You're right. It's smarter to hit them at the source than slow them down.
Advance through the debris. Keep this up.
Now, the concept of this mission itself isn't actually all that bad, and doing the sneaky approach here was actually a really cool intro, and the environment itself is very pretty. So all these things the mission has going for it.
Hold, Titan.
As a concept, I actually really like this
Remember what
mission.
we learned at the Battle of Vashar?
How could I forget? We strike when the moment is right, not simply because we can.
Attention! The Star Destroyer Tormentor is emerging from hyperspace near the debris field.
Because of course it is, there would be no point mentioning it in the briefing section if it wasn't going to show up and ruin the entire thing.
Captain Amos, what is the meaning of this?
You're letting our enemy escape, Captain Carroll. I will not show the same mercy. Fire the missiles!
We can't lose this convoy. Titan, shoot down the Tormentor's missiles. Captain Amos, you are compromising a delicate mission.
Delicate? This is war. Snuffing out this new republic is the only mission.
Okay, so the first major objective of this mission is to shoot down the missiles. And this is the point where the game actually bugs out regularly on the veteran difficulty level, and I will show you how soon. Now, the observant of you out there will be asking, why is a Star Destroyer attacking a rebel fleet with missiles intended for anti-starfighter defense, instead of with its turbo lasers? That's a fantastic question. I have absolutely no idea. At least not from an in-universe standpoint, of course. In reality, really hard to shoot down turbo laser bolts, and the developers of the game wanted you to have to try and shoot down missiles between a Rebel fleet and an Imperial Star Destroyer, while both are trying to shoot you down. And yes, while this is not happening much here, on veteran difficulty level, both ships will actually engage you while you're doing this.
Stay focused. Stop that scattered convoy.
Titan, the Tormentor is firing another missile volley.
We'll take them down. I'm hit.
Strange feeling saving rebels.
Don't worry, it missed.
I thought you'd let that one land and give them a scare.
Good shot.
Oh, they're persistent. Just missed me. Sharpshooting. That's the last of the missiles.
Amos knows he's wasting his time. Good work, Titan. Rebel transports are headed toward the Overseer. They'll jump to hyperspace before our ion cannons can engage. You must stop them, Titan.
Titan,
Okay, so
X-rays on radar.
second objective of this mission.
Disable the convoy ships.
Disable the convoy ships with the ion cannons. Not ion lasers, ion cannons.
Fire is working.
It's pretty straightforward. Disable the transports. Don't get taken out by the X-Wings. The X-Wings will basically ignore your allies, so they will only focus fire you. And as a general rule, your allies will not shoot at any ships that you haven't disabled. So you have to tank the entire X-Wing wave while you're disabling the transports. If you take the time to do anything more than disable a couple of them, the transports will jump to hyperspace and you'll fail the mission objective.
Captain Carroll, the transports have been disabled.
Excellent. I'm deploying lander shuttles to board them and seize their nav data.
We'll keep the shuttles safe.
See that you do. Thanks to Captain Amos, physically retrieving the nav data is our last chance at finding Project Starhawk.
I owe you my life.
Titan 3, you will reach the shuttles immediately.
Shuttles reached. Let's move.
More rebel fight.
And of course another tutorial pop-up. So I've actually got video to show in a later video than this one, a little bit further down the line, exactly how bad those get. Those tutorial pop-ups can straight up break the game. They're actually bugged themselves. They can break the game and cause you to have to Alt F4 out of the game in order to be able to fix them. So they're buggy as well. But we'll come to that in a video a little bit further along. And it's probably around about this point that you've realised with this mission, you're not actually equipped with any weapons that can actually kill anything. You're equipped with ion cannons that can disable ships, but not destroy them. You're equipped with the ability to recharge allied shields, only that only works on the shuttles because you're the only other ship in this environment that is friendly that has a shield, and you can't use it on yourself. You have a jammer and you have missile countermeasures, and that's it. So you're not actually killing anything at the moment, you're disabling stuff and hoping the AI kills it fast enough that the effect doesn't wear off and it doesn't return to shooting it.
Captain Amos, you are losing this battle.
The Imperial might will always prevail.
I implore you to retreat.
And ruin my spotless record?
You are outgunned, sir.
Because because you shot down my missiles.
Fine. I wash my hands of this, Captain Amos.
Oh, then the glory shall be mine alone.
Enemy destroyed.
Shots fired.
You're welcome.
Rebel locked on.
That one's in my sights.
Takes care of that.
And with that, the starfighters are gone. For now. Overseer ready to receive shuttle team. Titan 3, keep them safe. Titan, the rebels have scrambled another fighter squadron. They're truly desperate now.
We'll finish off their fighters. Titan 3, defend the shuttles. Let's get a shield on that shuttle.
Shields, excellent.
Destroying ionized target.
I'm on your wing.
Good shot.
Joining your position. Enemy starfighters are hounding a shuttle.
You're clear.
Here I am.
Thank you.
Perfect.
A tactical shield up there.
Another's gone. I'm here. Let's go.
Deploy shields on the shuttles.
Keep it up.
Shields up. Disabled. Good. I need some help.
Thank me later. The rebels are drawing back their attack. They can't come this close to the Overseer.
Good work. I'm reviewing the nav data now. Captain, the Tormentor is taking heavy fire. Its destruction is imminent.
That fool! Titan, return to the Tormentor and cover its retreat.
Yes, ma'am.
Call off your squadron. I don't need their help.
Then you're prepared to retreat?
Never.
You will not survive this assault, Captain Amos.
Watch me. Captain Carroll, that frigate is coming apart. The Tormentor is too close.
Amos, evasive maneuvers, now!
What are you talking about?
The frigate is about to explode!
But I won.
He's dead. What a waste. At least we have what we came for. Titan, we've recovered the sector coordinates for the Starhawk dockyards, but the rest of the data banks are empty.
Engineers must have wiped the rest when Captain Amos blew our cover.
They were so close. An idiot Amos deserves to go down with his ship.
Knowing the sector at least narrows our search. Linden can't hide forever. Titan, eliminate the convoy. Let Linden know we're coming for him.
Alright, so that is the completion of the mission on Pilot. Now you can see I have actually completed it on Veteran once before as well, and I have 2 medals to show for it. However, there was a problem with how I did that, and let me show you what that problem is. So this is the same mission once again on Veteran difficulty. And we've just received the order to head into the Star Destroyer and intercept the missiles, and I'm sure you're probably noticing the problem right now. There are no missiles. The Star Destroyer simply doesn't fire them, and unless you shoot down the required number of missiles, the entire mission will not progress. So how exactly do you get the missiles to spawn in order to get past this? Well, every time this bug pops up, what you've got to do is put all power into your engines and suicide ram the rebel ships. If you reset the mission, the missiles still won't fire. The only way I got the missiles to actually spawn every time one of the triggers in this mission broke was to suicide ram the nearest ship that I could find, kill myself, and then respawn. Unfortunately, this doesn't make for compelling gameplay, and it straight up denies you the ability to complete at least one of the mission objective medals. So, yeah. Welcome to Star Wars Squadrons. This isn't the only bug that I've encountered so far. The menu one, or the pop-up one, is so much better, but you're going to see that in a couple more videos. Anyways, ladies and gents, I'm going to leave this one here, and I'll catch you in the next one.